Hi Gemini, welcome to your love reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I very much appreciate you being here. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can reach more people. I just want to help those that are going through their spiritual awakening. I know so many people have questions, and tarot and oracle cards have always helped me personally, and I want to reach out to others and help others. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I am going to do like a giveaway, and once I do build a collective, I would very much like to do giveaways like free tarot readings. I do want to start like a spiritual community group where we can all meet and talk. It's just, you know, if you guys could be a part of that, I would be ever so grateful, and you know, you can help me grow, so I do appreciate that as well. But it also, you know, when you like and subscribe, it does put your energy into my energy so that I can get more personalized messages for you. So I do appreciate that, and I love hearing from you guys. Like all the comments you guys leave, I really love hearing from you guys. It lets me know where you're at and how things are going for you, and maybe I can focus more on like love readings or career readings, you know, whatever you guys are going through. If collectively you all want love readings, then that's what I'll focus on, you know. It's good to hear from you guys. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. If you are new, I'm going to pull 2 of these oracle cards. It kind of gives me like an overall of what's going on with the relationship. Then I'll pull from the tarot. I'll get your energy, your person's energy, the relationship. I did bring out these romance oracle cards, and then I brought out the love oracle cards. I haven't pulled these for every collective reading because sometimes like the tarot just speaks for itself and we don't really need those. But I brought them out just in case. I've done it on a few of them. So we'll see collectively like what we need. Sometimes we need them, sometimes we don't. But it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And this can be somebody that you know, somebody new. It can be somebody that's just in your energy that hasn't, you know, really told you how they feel yet. So we have bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So maybe you're going through something with someone. And then we have beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So maybe this describes you or the person that you're inquiring about, the person that's in your energy, the one that you're thinking about. But then we also have bitterness. So looks like Gemini's going through it with somebody, whether that's their resentment and anger or yours. It's never good to hold on to though, so don't do that to yourself, Gemini. Release that. Don't carry that with you. It's not good for you mentally or physically or spiritually. It doesn't feel very good either. I don't like hanging on to, you know, anger and resentment. It's kind of silly. Okay, let's get into the tarot and find out what is going on with Gemini. Ooh, we have the Devil, the 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. In your person's energy, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Overall energy of the relationship is the 9 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Wands. Underneath here we have the 2 of Cups. What's the overall energy here, Spirit? So we have the High Priestess, which is, you know, like sacred knowledge. It can be about secrets. It can be about intuitive knowledge, intuitive messages. She is a very spiritual energy. So maybe this is a very spiritual connection, but it can also be about secrets. Underneath is the 2 of Cups. So this is like a union card. It can be union with self, but it can be like union in business. It can be a union with another person, whether that be just a relationship, a marriage, things of that nature. So in your energy, we have the Devil, which makes me think that you're in this bitterness, this resentful anger, this hurtful, oh my gosh, if I can get this card off the table. I think it's you sitting in this energy. So why are you sitting in that energy, Gemini? What makes you in this negative So this can be toxicity. It can be like negative thoughts, negative behaviors. It can be addictions, control, possessiveness, jealousy, bitterness, anger. That's what this is. This is anger. So why are you sitting in that energy? What's in your energy that's calling that in? Because I have the 10 of Cups here. You know, you want this 10 of Cups. Maybe you're angry and bitter because you wanted this 10 of Cups, and maybe you wanted it with this Queen of Cups. Maybe you are the Queen of Cups. This is you. This is a compassionate energy though. She's very creative, a very intuitive energy. So I feel like maybe we need to get rid of this, Gemini. I don't know what's brought that on. But you want this 10 of Cups and this Queen of Cups. Maybe you're bitter at someone else because your person is somewhere else and you want them to be with you. You want the 10 of Cups with this person. So let's see your person. Your person is 8 of Pentacles. They're focused on work. They're focusing on harnessing their skills. They're determined. They're really working on what they have going on. And we have the 3 of Cups here, which is about joy and celebration. So they're working hard. They're finding their joy, and their 9 of Cups is like wish fulfillment. So maybe this was a wish fulfillment for them. Maybe this is about their friends and their work group, and this is a wish fulfillment for them. Maybe that's the bitterness and the anger that you have because they're too focused on themselves. Maybe they're not as focused on the relationship as you would like for them to be. So the energy of the relationship is the 9 of Swords. This is anxieties, fears. We have the Hanged Man, which is like a pause and a surrender. Maybe things are on pause right now. He does have like this light around his head, like he's being enlightened. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is like a joyful, very entrepreneurial, fire energy, very passionate energy. So it feels like there's 2 different energies going on here. I don't feel like you and your person are in the same place here. Maybe it's because they're too focused on themselves and you were focused on them, and they're not. Maybe you're charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, and they weren't seeing that, and they were too focused on themselves, and it's caused you to be bitter and angry. You know, but don't let someone take you out of your Empress energy. Don't let somebody else affect you, how your energy is, you know. And this could be someone that you're in a union with, or somebody that you did want union with. Let's pull some clarifiers here. So clarify this Devil energy, Spirit. What is this Devil energy that the Watcher is sitting in? Clarify this Devil energy for the Spirit. Okay, burdens. So you feel very burdened and you're carrying around. This is like your resentment, your anger, hurtful words. So again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you, but why are you sitting in this anger? I just feel like it's this person is, you know, they're focused on their work. They're obviously honing in on their skills. They're out here having fun and celebrating and bringing in their wish fulfillment and their happiness. I just don't feel like they're focused on you. And, you know, this, like I said, this could just be a relationship. This could be a marriage. But I also feel like, you know, there are secrets here. Maybe they're hiding things from you. Maybe they're working on, this could also be like a third party. So maybe they have a relationship on the side and they're working towards their wish fulfillment. And, you know, that's caused you to be bitter and angry, which is understandable. You know, if you don't want to be with somebody, then end the relationship. So what do we not see coming? What does the Watcher not see coming, Spirit? For Gemini, please, spirits, what do they not see coming? So definitely balance out. Things are going to become unbalanced, I believe. This is what you don't see coming. So stand in your strength, be persistent. You are strong. You have everything that you need. You can handle this. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here, which is saving, being frugal. It can also be about control. So maybe try not to control the situation. This in the background here, you see like kind of the waves going in and out and balance. So maybe try not to control everything and kind of just go with the flow, which I know is going to take strength and persistence. It's not always easy, but I feel like that's what's coming in. It's going to call for you to kind of go with the flow here. You know, whether or not you want to stay with this person, if this is someone you're in union with, then that's completely up to you. But that's a decision you're going to have to make. Definitely trust your intuition on that one. Actions and advice, Spirit. Actions and advice for the Gemini watcher, please, Spirit. So actions and advice, I do see like teamwork here, collaboration, and then I see communication. So I feel like you need to work together and communicate with each other. And then I do see a new beginning here. So whether that's with this person or not, that's completely up to you. But there are new ideas, new beginnings here. So it could be you setting out on your own. It could be that you communicate that you're not happy with this and you feel like, you know, this third party doesn't have to be another person. I automatically go to that too when I hear third party, but when somebody says third party, it could be their work, because this is all about work. Like, it's all he's focused on is that one pentacle. Maybe he's just, you know, or he or she, I keep saying he, but he or she, maybe they are just so focused on bringing in their wish fulfillment at work. Like maybe they're just really working on that promotion and they're not paying a damn bit of attention to you. And that can be so frustrating. You know, I've been in that situation myself. So maybe just, you know, this communication it's going to take teamwork to talk to this person. It takes more than one person to make a relationship work. So maybe talk to them about this and be like, look, you know, you're a little too focused on this. Let me help you with something. Maybe there are things they're burdened, you're burdened, everybody's burdened. Maybe there's things that you can help them with, new ideas that you can help with, new ideas that they can come up with so that you can work together to move forward. But again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. Just don't hold on to that bitterness and anger, okay, Gemini? That's not healthy for you. That's just, in the long run, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually, that's never good to hold on to. So it'll cause you all kinds of grief. So let's pull one of these for you. See if Spirit has any final words about this. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe they've just been focused so much on work that you guys need to have some fun together. Maybe you need to kind of remind them of that, because, you know, when you're working on a project or something that you're so focused on that you really want to come to fruition, you can kind of get narrow-minded sometimes. So maybe they kind of got that way, you know. Give them some grace and give them the benefit of the doubt, because like I said, that third party doesn't have to be, you know, another person. It can just be them so focused on work that, you know, they're kind of forgetting about you, and that's very frustrating. So here we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So maybe let them know, hey, I love you, but this is not working for me. This is causing me anxiety. This is causing me to be, you know, angry and resentful because you promised me all of these things and now you're just so focused on work that, you know, or maybe they're so focused on their coin because they want to be able to provide you with a big wedding or this big house, and you're like, I don't give a shit about that. I just want you, you know, but you have to communicate that to them compassionately, of course. Maybe don't say it in those terms exactly. I mean, I would, but I'm a Sagittarius and that's how we are. But anyway, I hope this helps. I hope it can bring you some clarity, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.